In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 NBA games happening on October 15, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Charlotte Hornets versus Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis enters this matchup in a difficult spot. Their rotation is stretched thin, and their top-end players are not at full strength. Jay Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. are both listed as game-time decisions, while Brandon Clark remains sidelined and Vince Williams Jr. is uncertain to play. That leaves the Grizzlies without much interior stability or consistent scoring. Tomas Isalo's new system emphasizes pace and pressure, but without their anchors, the execution has looked uneven. The front court has struggled to control rebounds and protect the rim, and the perimeter defense has shown gaps in rotation. On the other side, Charlotte has found a workable mix under Charles Lee. LaMelo Ball leads a backcourt supported by Colin Sexton and Spencer Dinwiddie, giving the Hornets more creation and rhythm. Even with Josh Green and Grant Williams out, their offense has moved the ball well and spaced the floor effectively. At a near-even line, the setting favors Charlotte's continuity and available depth. As our first pick for this matchup, the Charlotte Hornets to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams have shown a willingness to play fast, and that pace shapes the expectation here. Memphis continues to test a system built around quick tempo and early offense, using movement and spacing rather than isolation. Charlotte matches that energy. Their ball handlers push the pace and create transition looks before defenses set. The absence of key defenders on both sides adds to the scoring potential. Memphis lacks rim protection without Clark, and Charlotte's perimeter coverage is lighter without Green and Williams. Preseason games for both clubs have trended high, often finishing in the mid-200s and 30s or beyond. The numbers align with what the eye test suggests: open floor play, limited defensive resistance, and streaky shooting runs that inflate totals. Given the matchup, another high-scoring game fits the pattern. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Boston Celtics versus Toronto Raptors. Boston approaches this matchup with a clear plan. The Celtics will rely on their guards to carry the load while Jason Tatum remains out. Derek White, Jaylen Brown, and Fernie Simons and Peyton Pritchard form a solid perimeter rotation that can space the floor and keep the offense moving. Their ball movement has looked cleaner at home, and the defense has shown enough discipline to protect a modest lead. The front court, though thinner without Tatum and veteran size, has held its own through activity and switching. Toronto brings effort, but also uncertainty. The Raptors have several players listed as game-time decisions, which limits lineup stability and weakens interior defense. Missing or limited starters can also strain their transition coverage, an area Boston has attacked well in recent games. The oddsmakers opened this at a narrow spread, which reflects respect for Toronto's energy but also Boston's structure. Given the current injury reports and the way the Celtics guards have carried the rhythm at TD Garden, the advantage remains with the home team. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Celtics to cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total depends on pace and shot creation. Boston has increased tempo since shifting to a guard-focused lineup, pushing the ball early and using quick actions to find open looks. Toronto's defense, when short-handed, has allowed teams to dictate rhythm and score in transition. Both sides have posted totals near or above the mid-200s and 25s in recent preseason contests, showing a clear trend toward open-court basketball. The Celtics' shooting depth keeps possessions efficient, and the Raptors' offensive pieces, if available, can match that tempo for stretches. With both teams favoring movement over isolation and a lighter defensive presence in the paint, scoring should flow without long droughts. The market total sits slightly below what recent results suggest, leaving a narrow but real window for another high-scoring outing. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Sacramento Kings versus Los Angeles Clippers. Sacramento enters this matchup short on healthy wings and uncertain in the backcourt. Keegan Murray remains out following thumb surgery and will miss several more weeks. DeMar DeRozan and Malik Monk are both listed as day-to-day, which limits how much scoring and playmaking the Kings can rely on outside Domantas Sabonis and Zach LaVine. Without those secondary creators, Sacramento's spacing narrows, and the half-court offense becomes easier to contain. The Clippers come in with more available depth. Bradley Beal and Bogdan Bogdanovic are also listed as day-to-day, but the rest of the rotation is expected to play, giving Los Angeles enough shooting and perimeter control to manage tempo. Their ball handlers have kept the offense balanced through preseason, and their defense has shown poise in closing stretches. Oddsmakers open this with a small number in favor of the visitors, which aligns with current injury reports and lineup stability. With more healthy creators and steadier defense, Los Angeles has the edge on the road. As our first pick for this matchup, the Los Angeles Clippers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total reflects how both teams are likely to approach the night. The projection sits in the mid-200s, but the injury list tilts the game towards slower possessions. Sacramento's missing wings cut into its transition output and catch-and-shoot rhythm. The Clippers, meanwhile, lean on structured half-court actions through their guards and wings, using patience to find controlled looks instead of chasing quick points. If DeRozan or Monk play limited minutes, Sacramento's offense will rely even more on Sabonis in the post, which naturally drags pace down and shortens the game. Both teams have shown a willingness to grind out possessions when depth is thin, and that profile supports a quieter scoreboard. The current line leaves little cushion for late runs, making a lower total the sensible angle based on available personnel and recent trends. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Dallas Mavericks. Dallas comes into this matchup with steadier form and cleaner execution. The line opened small but moved toward the Mavericks, showing how the market values their consistency through the preseason. Their offense has flowed better, and their spacing has created open looks across all 5 positions. They've also shown sharper rotations on defense, limiting easy runs and keeping opponents off the glass. Los Angeles, in contrast, has struggled to find rhythm on both ends. Their turnovers have led to fast break points, and their shooting has cooled late in games. The difference in control and decision-making has been clear through the last few outings. The spread suggests a close contest, but Dallas has looked more prepared and balanced. They've handled late-game possessions with patience and have finished stronger when the score tightens. On current form and performance trends, the visiting side holds the edge. As our first pick for this matchup, the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The total sits in the high 210s, which is a cautious number for this setting. Dallas has played at a steady pace, mixing half-court sets with controlled transition looks. Their recent games have hovered around this range, one finishing at 215 points, another pushing to 236. That pattern shows that even without extreme tempo, their efficiency can lift totals higher when shots fall. Los Angeles tends to match the pace of its opponent, and when they're chasing a deficit, the tempo rises. Both teams have enough scoring options to keep possessions productive without rushing. With the spread tight, the game likely stays competitive into the final minutes, and free throws or late possessions can add a few extra points to the total. The setup points toward a balanced, fluid offensive night that stays clear of long scoring droughts. As our second pick for this matchup, over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.